Myanmar. You might have seen it in the news lately. On February 1st, 2021, the military staged a coup in which they took back control of the fragile democracy. 2 months have passed since then, and for those who might not have any idea of what's going on, let's break it down. After British colonization, Myanmar's 100-plus ethnic groups struggled to coexist with one another, very similar to the Balkan region. For 50 years, the military controlled the nation, ruling with an iron fist. International sanctions and isolation hurt the already fragile nation. Enter Aung San Suu Kyi, a democracy fighter who took to the front of the democratic protests and in 2008 would be elected as the state counselor in what appeared to be the birth of a democracy. In this new constitution, the military agreed to share control with the NLD, the Democratic Party, yet still required the military to hold 25% of the seats in parliament. With this power, they also created massive conglomerates to benefit themselves and their wealth. In a way, they were their own government inside of a government. Now, the reason this coup happened is because the military had issues with the parliament elections last November. In said election, the NLD won more than 80% of the vote, yet the military thought it was suspicious and claimed there was fraud. If the NLD truly dominated the Myanmar parliament, there was talks of changing the constitution and softening the military's position in the government. The military also holds a lot of beef with Aung San Suu Kyi. In 2008, when she made the constitution, they said that the president of Myanmar could not have children born abroad. Suu Kyi did. In an effort to combat that, she created the role of state counselor. Think of it like a very passive-aggressive beef they had. In the middle of this, the military had been carrying out a counter-terrorism campaign called the Crackdown on the Rohingya. After investigation, this was interpreted as genocide. Remember those 100-plus ethnic groups? Yeah, they don't really get along well. All this leads to today, the military in power, Suu Kyi in prison, and the people out in the streets. The military government has cut off all online access to the rest of the world, leaving these people in a fight to save their democracy in protests that are reminiscent of the Free Hong Kong movement. Now this is where things get even more fun, since everybody's favorite China comes into play. Their foreign minister made a hastily planned trip over there to praise the generals and support the coup, which is a hard blow for the United States, who thought they would be able to help raise a free market and democracy. From now on, we just need to wait and see what happens, as Myanmar is just another front in our new Cold War.